With the release of the de Havilland Mosquito and Growling Sidewinder's World at War server, the World War II page in DCS is growing ever so larger. You get to experience fighting real people in the virtual skies of World War II over the channel. Any action you take could potentially change the course of the battle. Each torpedo, bullet, and bomb takes away the enemy's advantage. You can fly a variety of full fidelity aircraft, but it's up to you to utilize the aircraft to its fullest potential. It's thanks to the developers and the work of Growling Sidewinder and his supporters that we have a wonderful server to fly on now. The only World War II bird I possess is the Supermarine Mark 9 Spitfire, a wonderful flying machine built as a stopgap measure to combat the Focke-Wulf 190. I always fly alone, so checking 6 is paramount for my survival. If I don't, I will end up in this situation as showcased here. Ultimately, you are responsible for your own safety. I spot a lone 109, prime meat for me. I close the distance, managing RPM and boost to saddle up for a shot. And fire. He goes into a right-hand turn and panics, plane forming and ending his own life. Just then, I see a second 109. I pull back and roll at the top to maintain vision. Knowing the 109's Daimler-Benz engine, it is a powerhouse that shouldn't be underestimated. I keep visual while maintaining good control of my engine. I pull back on the stick, making a complete loop and effortlessly get on his 6. He tries to run, but to no avail. I'm simply glued to his 6 o'clock. The Spitfire can only hold max RPM for so long. I cut back slightly to avoid blowing the engine. Suddenly, I'm hit by friendly AA fire. I break off and check the sky. It's engulfed in flak. I notice a BF-109 coming across to my right. I perform an Immelman turn, but immediately lose sight of the enemy. I stay in a turn as to not be mincemeat. Then immediately after, I get visual on a bandit. I perform yet another Immelman turn using the Spitfire's 3000 RPM to my liking. Once again, I am on a 109 6 o'clock. I fire my guns, hoping to scare him. It works. He dives for the deck, but I gain more closure. Suddenly, I see a friendly mosquito that's smoking, I think for a split second and choose to fire a short burst off to the side to scare him off. Now I'm squarely on his tail, firing 7.7 and 20mm rounds. He desperately tries to shake me, but it's all useless. The Spitfire's turning ability is exemplary. Managing energy and control of the aircraft is essential in combat. I continuously fire rounds until he catches fire. My second kill of this flight. I look over my aircraft. It's heavily shot up by the friendly AA. I decide to RTV. Checking 6 is always the best habit to have. The skies look friendly, but that is always a meager reminder that anything can change. I look over to the ocean, and suddenly see flak, meaning bandits. I turn back, knowing my ammunition is low. Seeing the flaming ships and aircraft in the distance is a sight to behold. I increase RPM and boost to gain some speed. I spot 2 aircraft in a tango. Getting positive ID is a must. I see the elliptical-shaped wings on the top aircraft. Confirmed Spitfire. However, that means the lower aircraft is abandoned. As I draw closer, it is a confirmed German Bf-109. However, it was already out of commission. I then immediately see a group of Ju-88s. Time for a visit. I close in on them, knowing I don't have much ammo left. Regardless, I take shots. I go Winchester. All guns go silent. I barrel roll out of incoming fire and RTB. 2 confirmed kills and 1 functioning aircraft. A successful flight. This was my 5th flight. With a total of 8 kills so far, I'm enjoying Growling Sidewinder's World at War server. This is something the World War II community needed in DCS. We should be forever grateful for this. So everyone, please join, and I hope to see you online.